Do you think that Russia is playing the leading role of the Shanghai cooperative scheme to try to expand the regional security and economic frameworks? Do you think that Japan could become a part of such kind of economic and security framework?
Well, you ask several questions.
Yes.
You touch several subjects.
Yes.
No, first of all, I also think that it is very important that we continue to develop our people-to-people exchanges. Currently, we have about 50,000 Russian tourists every year coming to Japan. From Japan to Russia, also about 50,000. This is very small numbers, unfortunately. When I was ambassador to Thailand, when I was leaving, it was about 1 million. 1 million Russian people visiting Thailand.
Oh, 1 million Russian tourists
to
Thailand.
Now 1.5, I was told. Why? One of the reasons is that we established visa-free regime.
Visa-free, okay.
And it helped a lot. So actually we are aiming also to facilitate visa regime with Japan. So we had to have negotiations on this subject. So we think it will be good for businessmen, for scholars, for average people, for tourists. So this is one thing. Second, cultural exchanges. 9 years in a row, we have Russian cultural festival here in Japan. In Japan. According to the organizers' estimates, about 12 million people in Japan visited various performances by Russian artists. In Russia, we have also a Japanese cultural festival called Japan Spring or Japan Autumn.
Spring
also
and
quite
festival.
popular. So we had to develop these ties. So we hope that this also would increase mutual contacts, because I understand in Japan Russian arts, literature, music quite popular, as well as Japanese music, arts are very popular in Russia. We didn't spoke about business, but business ties quite important. Trade between Russia and Japan, record number, $25 billion two-way.
Okay.
But this is record number for us, but this is 3 times less when Russia-China.
That's right.
10 times less when Japan-China, 15 times less when Russia-Europe. So we have big potential in here. So we can do much more in developing our business ties.
Good. And as you mentioned, the economic potential between the two countries. Japan suffered from this, big earthquake, tsunami, and explosion of the nuclear power plant. So now all nuclear power plants are closed, and we have to import more of the energy, LNG, oil, and whatever. And Russia's, especially energy, becoming more and more indispensable for the Japanese economic stabilized, progress. And recently, Russia and China made a long years contract of the LNG, and Japan
Actually, not LNG. Natural gas,
yes. But how is the possibility of Japan becoming, much more involved in Siberia's energy development, on the pipeline schemes? It seems to me that Japan's participation in this Siberian natural resources projects are somehow limited, and China is taking much more bigger role in collaboration. And how can we three, Russia, China, Japan, could work together?
No, I think you very rightly indicated that this energy cooperation is one of the most important areas of our economic cooperation. After your natural disaster and Fukushima plant and others, we immediately offered assistance to Japan. We sent special people here.
Yes.
We also increased the amount of oil and natural gas we supply. At the moment, our share in your LNG import is about 10%. 10%. 90% from other countries. But we are ready to increase this cooperation. Why? Because we have good experience in Sakhalin. Sakhalin 1 and Sakhalin 2. And our experts work there for dozens of years already. Some of them speak excellent Russian, your experts. I met your expert from Mitsui, Marubeni, Sodeko, others. They speak excellent Russian. I said, why? They said, we spent 15 years in Sakhalin.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, on these gas fields. We built also a modern LNG plant together with some European companies there. Russia is very close.
That's right.
For example, to supply LNG gas from Sakhalin or Vladivostok to Japan takes 2 days. If you take it from Canada or Australia or Arab countries, Persian Gulf, much longer. And we have good plans for expanding this cooperation. For example, new LNG plant in Vladivostok area, new LNG plant in Sakhalin. Also, we have huge natural gas and oil reserves in Yamal. This is northern part of Russia, near North Ocean. Petrochemical business. Also, we built a huge oil pipeline from Siberia to China and Far East, Vladivostok. And we are ready to supply oil. Now we started also huge natural gas project, as you recently indicated, as you just indicated, with China. 4,000 kilometers gas pipeline connecting different Siberian gas fields and going to the Far East, including China. We negotiated for 10 years with China, but this is really huge contract. But we have plenty of natural resources for other countries, and we welcome participation from Japan in this field. Why? Because we know that Japanese business partners are very reliable, they have good managerial skills, and we have good experience of cooperating with each other. So I think we should expand this business. In addition to that, as you know, Far East and Siberia are targeted as primary areas for our speeding development of our economy. So this is one of our strategic goals, and Siberia and Far East are close to Japan. So this is another reason why we should cooperate more.
That's right. So when it comes to this, Russia-China relationship, the China is now increasing the export of agricultural products, grains, fruits, and vegetables from China to Russia. So do you think there's a possibility that, the agricultural cooperation between Russia and Japan could be implemented or encouraged?
So first of all, I wouldn't put in one basket China's fruits and Japanese fruits. These are separate issues.